Spectre Studios, playing for the spirit of the game. Operation Red Veil, set in the Infinity Universe. It sees the forces of Hakaslam versus Yu Jing. Hakaslam is blaming Pan-Oceania for its sabotage against its pharmaceutical contracts. It has infiltrated a market-defined pharmacorp and get information to pin that against Pan-Oceania and bring the light of their evil sabotage against them. However, the Yu Jing, responsible for the government and protection and security of that area, has found itself unwillingly pitted against them, and now the two forces will come in battle to save the Hakaslam pharmaceutical contracts. Who will prevail in this 5-part series by Spectre Studios? Stay tuned and watch all of them, and don't forget to subscribe.
Alright, Spectre Studios here once again for the Operation Red Veil Part 2. We're Mission 2 into this. I'm here with Jacob.
Yep.
I know.
It's gonna be better this time.
I know, yeah. Spoiler in case you didn't say part of it, but I hope you're not spoiling because you should be going step by step with us in this part of it. As you can see, I did very well early on with the Gulam and Yazanshi.
We laid the foundation for the mechanics of the game in the first one.
Right. So now we're going to add another key foundation to this whole thing, which is the lieutenant. So basically, the lieutenant is a key component of your force. In this Red Veil set, you know who it is.
Yeah.
So we already know that my Coargis is yours and mine, and you have the
Zuyang.
The Zuyang.
Invincible terracotta soldier.
You're not very
or you could just shorten that.
You're not high on him right now, but he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty fierce in the thing, as you can see. And we're going to go through that. So basically, what you get now is your lieutenant gives you a regular order anyways, as a normal unit, but then you have a special lieutenant order, only he can use, okay? So, in most games, you sometimes don't want to reveal that lieutenant too early.
Because then the other person would know who your lieutenant is.
Because what happens when that lieutenant dies?
You go into loss of lieutenant, and all your guys become irregular.
Alright, and we're going to kind of showcase exactly what we mean. So you can go on the other side of this, and we'll basically show you. So, here's our terracotta lieutenant. He sees my Coargis. He's on the corner right now. He's basically, we're going to assume that he made a roll and shot and killed my lieutenant, or at least put him into unconscious. Let's put him into unconscious state. Now, my model's done. Jacob has used up all his orders. He is now done. So instead of my regular counting of my orders, as you would see my 3 Gulams right here, that's what we normally did in Mission 1, because that's what we have. But now I have lost my lieutenant. He's killed my lieutenant. So these orders instead are replaced with irregular orders instead. Now you're saying, what the hell is the difference between that? Now, as you can see now in Mission 1, Jake decided to use, everyone gets to use one of the orders, and they all got to act on their own. And that's exactly what's going to basically happen. Each of these orders is directly tied to the model they have. Now you cannot stack the orders onto one model. They only have the one order to use. So this guy will basically use his order to do whatever, move, or to shoot, move, shoot, whatever like that. But then that's it. I can only do these one orders, and then his entire turn is done until the next turn. After the next turn, I can secretly nominate one of these 3 models to take over as a lieutenant, and then each of the models will again generate orders as regular. But it puts me in a whole turn of not being able to stack that order that you saw in Mission 1, which I thought allowed me to kind of get some success to win a game. That's where some of that can really help. If you really need one guy to get up somewhere to do the job, if this was the executivist and now he's in a regular, I may not be able to shoot the guy down, which I wanted to. I wanted to base stack orders. You're not going to be able to do that with irregular orders. So that's the negative part to that. And that's really what this Mission 2 will cover. This is Sweep the Leisure Area. The Hakaslam forces are coming in to kind of wreak a little havoc in the area. And you're going to kind of stop that situation.
Sweep the leg.
You're the police force here. And we'll kind of go over some of the more key components of starting the game. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's get to the setup. Alright, so again, starting the Mission 2, we have to do the initiative roll, and this will determine who will go first, and then also who will dictate setup. Before we use the basic infantry models that we had earlier in Mission 1, this time we told you who the lieutenants were. They are, I think, the same willpower from Mission 1, right? 14 for me, 13 for you?
Yep.
So you'll look down there, you'll see their whip, WIP, and then you can see the Kawargis has a 14, the Zuyang has a 13. So that's what we need to roll. Normally, in a normal game, you don't have to reveal who is the lieutenant, but you just have to dictate the number you're going for when rolling dice. So here we roll. And you basically critted again. You critted this last time.
Yeah, but that's all I get. And then you get all the crits when you're shooting me. I'll trade you.
I'll take that. I'll take that fun. Okay, so the Yujing have the deployment choice, so they can decide either initiative to go first or second, or they can decide to how the deployment will be set up. So what will you?
I'm gonna choose to go first, so you can.
Okay, so he's controlled the initiative and deciding to go first, and these are important that you state that. I will choose to choose a deployment. I will take this deployment side, and I'm going to have the Yujing deploy first. Okay, so we have our we have everything kind of set up. There's a couple things I want to add before we get into some things because I'm not sure if they will show up. First, our Terracotta Invincible has Chematica, and that basically means it's really kind of more important on the arrow side of things. As I'm shooting at him, if he dodges usually is 2 inches, he'll get a 3-inch dodge movement instead. So he basically gets an inch more to move forward to his opponent when he makes a successful dodge, making that, again, that face-to-face with his physical roll. So if he succeeds with that, he's going to move an extra inches to that. The other thing is the Kawargis has a AP close combat weapon, and everyone else has a close combat weapon, but AP means armor penetration. So what happens is that armor roll that you saw on that profile, that's going to be cut in half, rounded up. So a model with 1 is going to have a 1, but a model
with a 3,
so he's going to go down to a 2 armor instead of a 3 if I get him in close combat. So that's just kind of something to kind of look at. There's a lot of other different
probably shotgun me again before you.
Yeah, like you said, close combat doesn't happen very often and rare. So like I want to go over those 2 little powers before that. And that stayed here. So as you can see, I kind of set up second. That has a lot of chances for me to set up arrows and lining things up. And what I did was lined up 2 Gulams right on that lieutenant.
Yeah.
And see, but he does have another model, a Zenshi, that can take some of the heat off there as well. It really depends on order profile. And just remember, arrows can only be activated when the model receives the first order, even if he does nothing on his in his first state of short order. So that's the way it happens. So if he doesn't put any orders on that lieutenant, I will not be able to shoot it in the the automatic reaction turn order. So, all right, Yujing.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is put an order on him.
I want to give people options and understand.
Let's have fun. And since we know our lieutenant, I'm gonna use the lieutenant order.
Since we already know it's the lieutenant, so he's using the lieutenant order first, and it can only go on him. So his first move. What is he gonna do first? First short order.
He is going to
just stand there.
Stand there because he's going to shoot.
So because orders are broken up once again, is a short order. I now have to do the arrows. Now only 2 models can see, this model here and this model here. So I have to declare my arrows. They will both fire, and then he gets to declare his last short order.
And the color has a burst of 3, so I'm going to put 1 shot on the Gulam back there and 2 shots on the one directly across from me.
And even though my rifles have burst 3 as well, and arrows, they only have a single burst each, so they'll each have to basically do that. Let's check the ranges of the weapons real quick. We're looking at combi rifles. So we're looking at about 17 for this guy and 21. That doesn't put anyone in the +3 band. It actually puts them all into the 0 band, I believe, for combi rifles. No, minus 3. So you can see right here, these are -3 for the rifles. Okay, so this makes things a lot more interesting. The model is also in cover. Both of them are touching the bases of each of the things, so that puts it to another -3. So now we're looking at -6. Remember, Gulam infantry were 11, so I now need 5s for these models. And the Zuyang has a ballistic skill of 13, so he is looking for 7s. So we'll do the first guy on top. You got 2 dice versus me, 1 versus you. Looking for a 5.
Jesus Christ.
That is way off in the world. That's about as worse you can get for both sides of shooting again. So that is nothing. And then our guy in the back, they're again still looking for the same numbers.
Jesus.
and they miss as well. So they're both higher than number.
Two 20s and an 18.
Yeah, so fire one away. We got gun shells going in the plaza, and
Yep.
nothing happened.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my first regular order to repeat the same exact thing.
All right, so we're back to the same thing. We'll start with the guy on top again. Is Butch fires away, just missed, and
Yep.
I missed again.
Holy smokes.
And then we go down to the
Weird.
guy on the bottom. Ooh,
I made it,
you
and you
made
made
it
it.
because he needed a 7, and I
Yep.
needed a 2. I do need a 2, but the 6 will wash out. So
Yep.
basically, I will take the shot. Again, 13 is armor. I get cover, which will bring it down to 10. I have an armor 1, so down to 9. So I need 10 or higher to make this happen. I fail, so he is unconscious on the bottom. So I'm 1 model down.
Go ahead and use another order to put all 3 shots.
Okay, so now it's 3 shots versus his 1, so he still needs the 7, and I now need the 5 still.
These die roll high.
And he'll hit me with the
get
3.
1, yeah.
So these 2s are all misses. So I'm back to making my armor roll. Again, I need the 10 or higher. And I fail again. So now I have 2 models now. All right, so your lieutenant is the tank up there. Is doing well.
Yep, he's. Yeah. We're gonna be doing.
Okay.
So.
So he does a walk action order.
Yep. He's gonna.
C4. So we see these 2 models are once again able to see. We got another Gulam right here. So her arrow will be to fire, and my lieutenant will join in
Yep.
with the shot. He will fire as well.
And he's gonna do 1 on the Gulam up top and 2 on the
Okay.
lieutenant.
All right, let's start with the Gulam on top. So we
So-
basically need the same thing. 7 and 5. Nothing really has changed. All the ballistic skills are the same.
Another 20.
Oh, and what did I need?
No, you
I need
needed
5.
a
So
5.
I'm the only one
Yeah.
that needs 7. So that's a miss. And then
I'm using these dice for D&D next time. That's a lot of 20 so
so now
far.
I need 7 down here. I need a 5 as well here because of the way the shots were.
Ooh, 7.
And so the crit will actually hit and knock you
Regular hit and
yeah.
crit, so. And I have 1 more order left, so we're gonna show. Last time you used all your orders on one guy to destroy me.
Yep.
Right away, and I'm gonna use all my
You
orders
did.
on one guy this time.
All right. And the
6
6 will
and
hit.
2.
So yeah, now I need 2 10s. Well, this is the early round. It's right all over. So, yep. So she is immediately removed as dead, having that. So your lieutenant pretty much rocks it off right, right there.
Waited for the army.
Didn't be able to do anything like that. But those are the quick little showcase of the missions right there that we have. So the bursting helps, and you had the cover.
Yeah.
Didn't really get anything else except the lieutenant, which wasn't fair.
After the first game, if you remember watching that, I didn't want your guys to get close, so
Yep.
you could shotgun me
Yeah,
to
totally.
oblivion with +6s.
So
So
use the 1 model, get it straight up, get
Yep.
it straight going from that. And yeah, also you can see the important. I mean, I didn't get a chance. The lieutenant went down. Now, if she survived, had you finished the last one, like she actually would have been in a regular order for that. So if you were looking at that, just to kind of explain a little of the mechanics that we had basically gone with that. But on that, you get your hot dice rolling back. So you take mission 2, ties it up 1-1 here.
Yep.
As we go into mission 3. So again, keep following along so you guys will definitely understand the mechanics and the components that go into playing Infinity.
yeah, this time we got to see splitting the burst between.
Yeah, a little
What
bit
you
more.
got, so-
We saw that before from that part of it, but it shows you how much importance helps you always have it. Oh yeah, I did change that one last time. So you see the importance of face to face. It
Yeah.
constantly puts that much more pressure rolling high
Yeah.
because I did hit, but if it's not high enough compared to your opponent, then you basically see the
Yep.
difference, right?
Make your armor rolls.
Yeah, they're supposed to. These are still part of the set. They're supposed to help you.
Yeah.
No. I was betrayed. They do it for Ariadna and the Nomads, but apparently the Hakkaslan are not making that happen.
I can roll 20s with these though.
Hit you again. So, all right, into mission 3.
Spectre Studios. Playing in the spirit of the game.